everybody? Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. What's up? What's up? It's Sarah Fast. I am so freaking excited to be here today. I actually just posted a dancing short and I wanted to come on here. Make sure I'm looking in the right space here. Oh, it's over there. It's over there. I'm making sure that I'm looking in the right area here. What's up, everybody? So today I want to talk about money, because if you are plugged into my page, then you're here to receive more pleasure and money on your own terms. And you're here to feel really good about it, all right? And this comes with the deeper energetics and the embodiment work, right? So more than likely, you already know how to make money, all right? And that is great. But in my space, we're expanding into having money, into holding larger amounts of it, in like really truly feeling so much pleasure around money. And I know that this can be a touchy subject for a lot of people who may be stuck in the matrix, may be really attached to struggle paradigms, not because you want to be, right? Like nobody wants to fucking struggle. Nobody wants to feel the scarcity or the lack. But you got to actually decide that you're going to do whatever it takes. When I got into the market, I decided that I was going to do whatever it takes to build long-term wealth, to become the person who has multiple six figures, eventually 7 on my own terms. And I'm here to support you to do that too. Along this journey, I'm really just getting started with this YouTube channel. So like, bear with me, because I am very committed to supporting you to really truly expand in a way that's going to be good for your nervous system, right? And I want you to feel safe to expand. I want you to feel safe, you guys, because nothing feels more disempowering than pushing yourself too far out of your edge, too far where you completely mess up your system. You hijack your system. You're definitely in the fear response, and becoming very aware of your thoughts and your beliefs and how they are either in alignment with what you want or out of alignment with what you want is going to be key moving forward. So for example, if you desire multiple six figures on your own terms, but you are telling yourself that it's not available, or you're separating yourself from having more money, and you're doing the same things over and over, you're spending all of your money, you're living paycheck to paycheck, you're doing these things that are out of alignment with actually being the embodiment of what you want, right? So we have to detach from all of that. And this is the tricky part, you guys, is knowing when you're self-sabotaging yourself. So for example, me, I used to never be able to hold more than 10K at a time. And also, I really didn't try. I wasn't focused on the version of myself, the future financial successful, financially free version of myself. I was not setting myself up for success in the moment. I was actually way too focused on the moment and into flowing through my day. But I had zero strategy, zero idea of how I was going to build wealth, right? And I didn't want to need clients or sales in order to do it. That is why the market is so powerful, you guys. If you're not in the market, if you're wanting to learn how to get started in the market, my upcoming Experience Fast Foundations may be for you. So just go ahead and take a look at it. Obviously, no pressure or obligation. I'm here to support you to take a piece of this video today and to go integrate it into your experience, even if you're not in the market yet. And if you are, the energetics and the embodiment piece is going to really support you to take your skills to the next level in a way where, say there's a dip in the market, there's a lot of FUD going around. You're not going to allow that to drive your trading decisions. You're not going to allow your emotions to control you as you show up to trade. You're gonna really get good at trading the chart and learning from your mistakes and knowing when you're being stubborn and when you should just take the loss, when you should just get out, right? Or maybe you are wanting to focus more on longer term investments and buying those dips up, because you guys, there's been a lot of sexy dips lately in the market, and you better believe I'm eating some of those dips up. So you have to think differently, you have to act differently, you have to feel differently in order to access that next level of wealth, because it's not just external, it's an internal game. How you feel in your body, what the thoughts that you're telling yourself every single day throughout the day matter more than anything else. And this is why pleasure embodiment is such a powerful tool that you can start implementing today. So do more things that feel good because they feel good. There's no attachment to the result, needing a result. It's just you're doing it because it feels good and you're able to receive that pleasure from doing it. So for me, trading actually is a pleasure. It's a thing that I do on a daily basis that brings me a lot of pleasure. I find a lot of pleasure trading in the market, even if I have a red day, even if I have red trades, even if there's a bigger dip in the market. Like, I know that I'm going to keep showing up because I'm in it for the long-term game. This is another step that you've got to really focus on, is you got to be all in on the long-term game. You got to be all in on it working for you. There's no plan B. There's no plan B other than you creating your reality in a way that works for you. Living life on your terms. Having an abundance of time, energy, and money to be able to do more of the things that light you up, right? This YouTube channel is extra for me, but I absolutely, this is my life's work. The deeper internal energetics piece, it is my life's work. Pleasure embodiment is my life's work. Trading is a tangible strategy that I'm using to build my wealth over time, and not getting so attached to when it needs to come by, right? Like, I am on the way to 6 figures and then multiple 6 figures and then 7 figures. I don't need it to happen this year. I do not need to cross multiple 6 figures this year in order to keep showing up, because I've become the person who just fucking does it, right? Who decides, who shows up, who commits, who takes action, and who's very, very confident and bold in my day-to-day life. Why? Because little risk equals little reward, you guys. How many times have you wanted to give your dream, your vision, whatever that is for you, your all, but you were too afraid? You let fear stop you. You let uncertainty stop you. You let self-doubt stop you. Those things will hold you back. Self-sabotage will hold you back if you do not do the deeper embodiment work. So what does that mean? That means that you're receiving pleasure throughout your day, that you're specifically doing things that make you feel good just because they make you feel good, and you're anchoring it into your being, like head to toe. You are receiving it, and this will get easier as you practice and as you go. All right, but this is the focus, because this literally rewires your brain. So all of the negative thoughts, all the subconscious shit that you don't even know that is happening, past money wounds, past money traumas, what your parents taught you about money, what your teachers told you, all of this shit that has been engraved in you, telling you that you need to go the traditional route, telling you that you cannot be free, that you cannot live on your own terms, that you cannot build the brand and the business and the body and the money that you are obsessed with, that really does turn you on, that you're receiving that pleasure because you're attracting more of what you want, and now the action becomes second nature. You are taking action effortlessly because it is nudging you, it is pulling to you. Every single thing that is coming out of you is embodied. This is the difference. This is going to shift everything for you. So the other thing, so you're receiving more pleasure throughout the day. This is your number one focus. Your number two focus is deciding there's no plan B. There's no plan B other than you being successful, you being abundant, you flourishing in all areas of your life, no matter how long it takes, no matter what you got to let go of along the way. It's done. It's done. You have to decide it's done. You have to decide it's done. This is such a big piece. And then as you integrate more of this conviction in your body, so every single day you are waking up with this conviction. You are literally putting it into your body by movement, by pleasure, by literally feeling into that next level of yourself before it's reality. And here's the embodiment piece. Your next desire is over here, right? Your next desire is over here. And there's always going to be a gap, you guys. There's always going to be a gap because you're never going to be done. You're never going to hit $100,000 in your wealth portfolio and then be done. You are in a growth mindset. You flourish the most as you're moving and expanding yourself. So there's always going to be a gap from where you are to where you want to be. You have to leap. You have to jump into that next level version of yourself before you're there. And you have to, once again, embody it with all the conviction that you have, because this is what makes it reality. Because it's the journey. It's who you are in the journey. It's how you show up, not just when everything is working, not when just everything is feeling good and working, but the days where you have a dip in your account, the months where you have a dip in your income. Maybe your business is a little bit slower. Maybe the market is going through the overall market is going through a bearish time, right? Or maybe there's just other things in the contrast of your reality unfolding. Kids, other shit, other things going on in your reality. You've got to become the person that is walking with and expanding with duality. And you have to be unstoppable in the pursuit of what you desire, knowing that once again, your vision is going to keep expanding. Once you hit your next milestone, your next money desire, your next whatever that is for you, then it's just going to be the next thing. So knowing that it is the journey, it's every single person you impact along the way. It's every single win. It's every single green trade, green day, every single huge runner. Sometimes there'll be a 10% runner, and sometimes there'll be a 300% runner, a 400% runner. Celebrating it all. Some days the markets will go through a bearish time, and sometimes they'll go through a huge bullish time where you're like, fuck yeah, my account is higher than it's ever been before. And I want you to remember and focus and feel the ups in the lows. This is the ticket. This is the ticket to more freedom, more pleasure, more wealth on your own terms. Really, truly being able to ground in, not let the lows control you, not let FUD drive you, and instead integrating a higher level of vibration within your reality that is pleasure. So pleasure, calm, knowing, trust, certainty, conviction, confidence, bliss, these are the emotions that you gotta focus on integrating more of in your experience. And as you do that, you will be attracting more of everything you desire, including money. So allow yourself to want more, because this is the path. You're on a growth journey. So stop pretending like you are okay with average, and instead decide that you're here for extraordinary, and that you're gonna do whatever it takes, no matter how long it takes. Plug into MySpace, subscribe to my channel. I'm here to support you. Seriously, I am freaking excited about this journey, you guys. This is going on. I've been in the personal development field for 10 years now. I've been an entrepreneur. Well, okay, just kidding. It's been 10 years since 2015. And it's been 11 years since I've been an entrepreneur on this entrepreneurial path. So I have learned a lot over the years, and I have just continued to expand myself every single step along the way. Even though I've had plenty of ups and downs, this journey is not always good. It doesn't always feel good. But I promise you, going through the shit in a way that supports you to keep expanding, never quitting, never stop moving forward, never let go of that bigger vision and be the one that is gonna do whatever it takes until however long it takes. I promise you it's worth it. It's worth the energy, it's worth the time, it's worth the money, it's worth the impact, it's worth the purpose, it's worth every fucking moment that it doesn't feel good. All right? But I promise you, you do get to feel good the majority of your time, and you will the more that you integrate everything that I taught in this video. So please let me know what you thought, and have a great rest of your day. Do not forget to subscribe. Check out Fast Foundations. Listen to my podcast. I'll see you in the next video. Much love. Talk soon.